Hey guys, let's talk about the trademark registration process. In this video, I will tell you what to expect when you are ready to register your trademark with the USPTO and about how long it usually takes to have your mark successfully registered. So you have looked at all of my free resources on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you call me and say, Erin, I am ready to move forward with my registration. Great, fantastic. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a conversation about the best way to protect your business. I am going to gather some information about your business and the mark you are looking to register. So are you looking to register your business name? Are you looking to register your logo? Because those are two separate marks. Are you looking to register your slogan, your colors, whatever it is? I'm going to get that information. I'm going to find out about the products that you sell. And so I try to come up with a plan of action that is the most feasible financially, but still gives you the protection that you need. So once we get all of that squared away and we have our plan mapped out, the first thing I am going to do is a knockout search. And so what this is, I am going to do kind of like a preliminary search to try and determine the availability of your mark. Now, nothing is guaranteed. I can never say 1,000% sure that your mark will be successfully registered. But during this search, I will be looking for pre-existing marks that could block your registration. So maybe you guys, your mark and the pre-existing mark are so similar that, it would confuse consumers or you may infringe on their rights. So after I do my search, I'll let you know the results of my search. I will let you know if I think you have a good chance of your mark being registered successfully, and I'll let you know if I don't. And if I don't, we can talk about how to move forward. Are you willing to change your mark, or what you need to do? If you are ready to move forward with your mark and I agree that you have a good chance of registering your mark, the next thing that I will do is to gather everything that I need to prepare the actual application. And what I specifically need, it differs depending on what you sell. If you sell a good versus a service, things for the application to support your application are going to be different. So once I have prepared everything, I've gathered everything for your application and I have submitted your application to the USPTO, then everything is on their time. And so it usually takes about 4 months for your application to even be assigned to an examiner. Not 4 months to approval, 4 months just for it to be in front of somebody for them to review it. So once it is assigned to an examiner, they are going to review your application to make sure that you meet all of the requirements to register your trademark. If there is something wrong, maybe there's a misspelling in your address or something minor like that, you will, or your attorney will get what's called an office action, and they will ask you to respond, fix it if it's minor, and then move forward. The next part, once they believe that your application meets all of the requirements and there isn't anything wrong with the application, and they believe that your mark is available for registration, your mark will then be published. And when it's published, people have 30 days to object to your registration. So if somebody thinks that your mark infringes on their mark, they can object to your registration. Or if maybe somebody has been using a same or similar mark, but they never registered it with the USPTO, they may also object to your registration. And so from there, we would get another office action, and then, we would figure out the best way to deal with that. Once we get all of that squared away, or if nobody objects after within those 30 days, or ask for additional time to object, then it still takes a few more months before your application is successfully submitted. So in total, it can take between 9 to 12 months to have your mark successfully registered. And that's if you are using the mark before you submit your application. If you are not using the mark at the time your application is submitted, that process can be even longer, because you have to show them that you are using the mark before it will be successfully registered. Filing your trademark with the USPTO is not a quick process. And so I want to make sure you keep that in mind and you have that time accounted for. If you're starting a new business, if you are getting ready to launch a new product, make sure you have that timeline, in the back of your mind when you are picking out significant dates and relevant dates. If you guys have any other questions about trademarks, or let me know, leave them in the comments, send me a message some type of way, send me an email, and I will do my best to answer your questions.